Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I will actually be closing out the June budget. I skipped week 4 because it was obviously on the last day of June, so we can cross that out. But also I made a mistake with groceries and household. I overcalculated the numbers, so I'm gonna have to redo that anyways. So I just figured that we'd just close out the June budget instead of messing around with week 4 and the June budget. But let's hop right in. So first up is groceries. Let me get my calculator pulled up. First up is going to be groceries. And we know that we had a negative in the third week, which means that we were 300 and then plus the negative, so 723. And then I had to recalculate this Walmart, which was 3604. So quite a bit over budget this month. We actually spent $343.27, which is $43.27 over budget. Next up is household, and we knew at the end of week 3 that we were $20.59 over budget. We budgeted $25. And then we have this Walmart over here of $24.03. So $69.62 is what we spent total for household items. I did bump this budget up for July because we just keep going over budget. Eating out, we budgeted $100. At the end of week 4, we were $49.29 already over budget. I also bumped this budget up in July as well. And it looks like Reese's of $15.39. So our total spent was $164.68, and I forgot to. So $64.68 over budget, and then $69.62. So over budget, $44.62 for household. Next up is the animals, which we did not have any more transactions for them. We started out $165 and we were over budget $20.57 in the week 3. So we spent a total of $185.57. So $20.57 over budget. This has literally been our worst month ever. Gas for the cars, we had $125, but we were $32.58 under budget until Ethan got gas for his Jeep, and that was $38.34. He tried to wait it out until July, but he was literally like running on E for many days in a row, and so was I. So I was like, well, one of us needs gas. So he got gas. So his was her total spent was $130.76. We're gonna subtract our budget out of that, so we were over budget by $5.67. If we have to be over budget, I would rather only be over budget $5 than, you know, these $40 and $60, but you know, whatever. Next up is allowances. So anything that says Hannah or Ethan on it. So first up we have Hannah for $9.93. I honestly couldn't even tell you what half of this stuff is, except for this one with Starbucks, and I only know that because I put SB. And I refilled that card for $25. Next up, Hannah for $5.39. Then I bought something $10.79 and something else for $5.70. Ethan had his subscription of $14.99. And that is it. So we spent $71.80 this month, which is pretty good. So we are $28.20 under budget there. Oh, I didn't have to put the, okay, whatever. Credit cards is up next, so anything that says Discover, so $68.55. Things like Spotify, Hulu, cheap, and then this Discover $142.48. I think that should be it. Yep. So oh, I put 111. It should have been 211. Whoops. 211.03. My bad. So we are over budget by 103 cents. Then car insurance, I estimated $169. It was actually $129.75. So we were under budget by $39.25. And then unbudgeted, there's clothing here for $179. I believe that was me paying back my other business, Homebody Boutique, because I have made a lot of clothes and I just let my tab add up and I was like, I really need to pay this, so I did. But yeah, okay, so it looks like just that one, so $179 for clothing. This seriously has been our worst month ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we'll go through and add all these up. Okay, now that we've got that all figured out and situated, we can go over our income. Thankfully, I was wrong about Ethan's income, which I was pretty sure I was going to be wrong, but it was the last week in May that he wasn't getting paid and the first week in June he wasn't getting paid. But either way, if he had gotten paid, he would have had an extra payday this month, which would have been nice. So either way, he actually ended up with three paychecks and I only budgeted for 2. So yeah, so we got 4, which is really nice. And so yeah, I was happy that I, under budgeted for him, and it actually, he got paid more, but still. His first one was $602.66, and that was for a 4-day week. His next one, $737.11, $737.12, and $737.11 again. So his total income was $2,814, and I only budgeted $1,500, so that is a plus of $1,314. And then for me, I budgeted $2,000. I don't think that I hit that because I was sick one of the weeks, and so I got paid less because I wasn't there for like a day or 2 or something. So my first paycheck was like my regular $1,084.21. My second one was $994.93. So, oh, I actually did hit it. Okay, so I brought in $2,079.14. And so obviously that is a plus 79.14. And then I was not paying myself for the month of June. I want to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I was not paying myself for the month of June because I had bought in, yeah, this camera with the money that I would have brought in. But there is one thing here, and it is the patio furniture. I'm just gonna double check and make sure that there's literally nothing else that needs to be checked off other than that patio furniture for, yeah, extra income. So we sold our patio furniture because we have not used it almost the entire time that we've been here, so for 3 years. I'm pretty sure we've used it like a handful of times, so we sold it, and we sold it for $500, so that's really nice. So 2814 plus 79, 14, and 500. So we brought in altogether 5,393.14, which 1314 plus 79.14 plus 500, that is an extra almost $2,000. It was $1,893.14 extra this month than we had been planning. I'm just gonna double check my work real quick. $1,893.14. Yep, okay, cool. So we're gonna take our total income, which was $5,393.14. We're gonna subtract out our fixed, so $2478.41, and then subtract out our variable, $1485.48. So we actually, our actual savings this month, instead of the negative $73.41, was actually $1,429.25. So that's really nice. And then we can go through our transaction log. And I don't think that there was really anything, so this should be fairly quick. So for baby, we spent nothing. For car maintenance, we also spent nothing. Christmas, we spent nothing. Ethan's clothing, he spent $17. My clothing, I spent $33.57. Entertainment, we spent $34.82. Gifts, we spent, let's see, $17.10 plus $7.13, $24.23. And then the house, we spent $32.23. Medical, nothing. Pets, nothing. Vacation, nothing. So let me check that off. Our total spent was $17, $33.57, $34.82, $24.23, and $32.23. So our total spent was $141.85. Then we'll just go through and see what our ending balance is going to be. So this one had no change, $941.77. Car maintenance, also no change, $478.65. Christmas, we added in $100, so now it's $637.13. Ethan's clothing, we didn't add anything in, but he started with $36.65 and he spent $17, so he's ending with $19.65. I started with $70.39, added in nothing, but I spent $33.57, so that leaves me with $36.82. Entertainment, we started with a negative, but we added in 50, so I'm going to do 50 minus 32.27 equals $17.73, but we spent $34.82, which means that we are still in the negative with that one, so $17.09. Pretty sure I do add a good chunk of change into entertainment again. I think I add 50 again for July, so that should be able to pull us out for that. Then gifts, I'm going to start with 50, subtract 346, and then we spent $24.23, so we are ending with $22.31. House, we started with $5,488.85, we added in 50, and then we took out $32.23, so we are ending with $5,506.62 for that. Medical still stayed the same, $71.97. Pets stayed the same, $461.79, and vacation stayed the same at $705. So I'm just going to do this the easy way, 8,756.47 plus 250 minus 141.85, which means that we are ending with 88.64.62. And I'll go back after this video and check that out to make sure that is correct. But other than that, guys, this is all that I had for you. Please stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be the July budget setup video, and hope to see you there. Bye, guys.